that, you know, we're not in the business of producing toothpaste or tyres at the BBC. Our business is truth. We can't operate without the truth. If we're not prepared to look at ourselves honestly, how can we be trusted to look at anything else in our reporting honestly? It just won't do. It can't be a starting place to not deal with the facts. I don't know who I am as a BBC journalist. That is the profoundest sense I have of who I am as a BBC journalist, is to report the truth as I find it. If they don't report the truth, how can we? They're not living the same values as the rest of us. It makes me angry, it makes me disappointed, it makes me desperately anxious for the future of the BBC. We can't, like I say, we just, you know, if we're not truth tellers, who are we? We're no better than the next news source. I mean, the BBC lives or dies by its reputation for telling the truth without fear or favour. That is what we go out and do every day, and that is what our bosses should do.
And I'm sorry, it went to a grievance, and I said up front at the beginning I'd very much like to resolve the case of Carrie Gracie with her. And I'm sorry this has taken so long, and I'm sorry within this position, yes. But as I said, I think the thing that actually divides us, because there's an awful lot that we agree and in terms of analysis of what should be right and all of that, is the idea that every single editor, home and abroad I would imagine, should be paid exactly the same. I don't agree with. It should not be a matter of gender. Completely agree. Outrageous if it was. But you know, you have balances between different editors, and we need to be very upfront about what that, as it were, pecking order is. But also the values that BBC stand for are really important, and you were right as a committee to focus in on the values of the BBC, because we're owned by the public and our values matter hugely. But I do want you to know that since I came back to the BBC, equality, and equality particularly with women, has been something that I felt very, very strongly about and wanted to fix and do things that were long-term changes.